Well, boys and girls, it looks like it's no longer a conspiracy. The NSA has been spying on you. Not just your cell phones, not just your home phones, but everything you do on the internet has probably been recorded and stored in one of these massive data centers. This applies to pretty much everyone in the US and maybe almost everyone everywhere else too, because, you know, we don't give a fuck if we spy on everybody. We spy on everybody. Just because you live in the UK or Denmark or Norway, we probably have your shit too, so don't be like, oh, it's just people in the US, we're totally fine. Nah. And plus, we're the trendsetters. We set all these trends. As fucked up as this sounds, but we're the most powerful country in the world. We have the most powerful military. We're really good at shady shit like this. So we probably got your shit too, so don't get too excited. Well, turns out the NSA has all your shit, and they're storing it in these huge data centers for future use. Right now, they don't have the technology, or at least I hope they don't. They don't have the technology to keep an eye on everyone all the time super accurately. But what they're doing is they're taking all of the data and putting it in these big data centers with Yoda. They're called like Yoda bytes. Ridiculous. Like, it's like 1,000,000 terabytes. These huge servers. And they're basically just compiling everything onto those until they have the technology to go back and data mine your past. And the idea is that they can incriminate you for what you've done in the past. So let's say they're looking for, let's say, for example, there's a huge uprising and they're looking for rebels, people that don't like the government and what they're doing. Well, they can just go back through your past and find, like, oh, you clicked on this link from Live Link or Anonymous. Like, they can go back and look and see what you've seen and then know, oh, this guy knows shit he shouldn't know. He's now a target. I guarantee this is already happening. I guarantee if you visit certain websites, you're put on a list. I can almost guarantee that's already happening. So them taking all of your data is pretty bad. Even though you may not think, even though you may not even think, maybe you're not doing anything bad, but you could accidentally click something and see something you should have seen, you're on a list. And what a double standard this is. It's totally legal for the government to completely spy on us without any reason whatsoever. They don't even have to have a reason. I mean, they're spying on everybody. They don't have to have any reason whatsoever, but we can't know anything about what our government is doing. If we do, then we're traitors. That's, you know, don't you think that's a little bit imbalanced? And I know this is going to sound crazy, but a while ago, I don't know, probably like 20, 30 years ago, they used to have to get court orders to wiretap your phones and listen to what you were saying. There used to have to be a real reason for it now. Now they just, dude, nobody's got time for that. Fuck it, we'll just keep our eyes on everybody, so we always know what's going on. It's kind of reminds me of that book, 1984. Big Brother is always watching. Man, what a great fucking book that is. You guys should read that. I know a lot of you guys probably have, because conspiracy time! I bet they're going to stop reading that book in high schools. I know that used to be one of those mandatory books, or at least it was in our school, that you had to read. We'll see if that sticks around. So, it's fucked. It's fucked. And you might be saying, well, not every online internet company is going to give up their user data. Some people realize how terrible this is. And you're right. Google didn't want to give up their users' data. So, they went to court over it. And they lost. They fucking lost in federal court. How? How? What the fuck? What happened to the Fourth Amendment? Jesus Christ. So, yeah. You know what? They might not want to give up their data. They're going to give it up. They're going to have to. They're either going to go to jail, or they're going to give up, or they're either going to go to jail, or they're going to give up their users' data. Which one do you think they're going to choose? And if they go to jail, they'll probably just take their fucking data anyway. So, yeah. It's fucked. It's really fucked. Now, I know a lot of you guys will be like, Zyback, you're just being an alarmist, man. You're just being a fucking alarmist. It's not gonna happen. Come on, dude. I'm not saying, like, the world's gonna end tomorrow, but they're definitely pushing the bill. Every time something like this happens, they're just trying to see what else they can get away with. Though, let's push a little further. Let's let's not just wiretap everybody's cell phones. Let's go ahead and look at what they're doing on the internet. And then it's like, let's go ahead and look at what they're doing in their houses. Every day it's getting pushed a little bit further and a little bit further. And it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. And I can't believe there's still people that aren't at least keeping their eyes open. I'm not saying like our country is totally fucked and the world's gonna end, but we're slowly drifting that way. If things don't change, it might get a little crazy. And nobody wants it to get crazy. Now keep in mind, this whole NSA spying business comes right after we find that the IRS has been specifically targeting groups that they don't like. That's crazy. That is crazy. The government needs to be radically smaller. Radically smaller. Less is more. It's ridiculous. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really do want to know what you guys think, so please leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time.
The sun will be guiding you.